Shalom, Akim, and Akwaf, to listen to this truth. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders and the men on down in GMS, where I learned this truth from. This video I'm going to make is real short and sweet. So as most of y'all know who follow my page, I do post a lot of content when it comes to Israelites, the ones who've been scattered to the four corners of the earth, right? Who've been born of other nations. They look like the other nations. The speckled birds, as printed in the scriptures, right? So I get a lot of, I don't want to say hate comments, but a lot of comments in there saying, you don't know their father, you don't know their bloodline, their lineage. That matters before you can say they're an Israelite. And it's because the videos I post is of them doing spectacular things that only Israelites can do and can attain to do when it comes to sports, when it comes to music, when it comes to whatever I may repost a video about and post some scriptures with it. But most of y'all ask, like, oh, how do you know? How do you know? It's a spiritual gift, man. One of the videos I had pinned on my page was Elder Apostle Gabar, some of the other Akim out there in New York. They went in, they broke it down. It's a gift you could have. And I was blessed too with my upbringing. My dad is a Judite, my mom, Ephraimite, right? So Puerto Rican, my mom, my dad, so-called black man. My dad raised me. I grew up in the ghetto, as they say, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, right? And from there, my dad got enough money and we moved up to the suburbs of Grafton, Wisconsin. So we went from black people, inner city, all the way up to all whites. I'm talking about my sister and myself, the only black kids in the entire school. And that was for like, I want to say 5 years in that living there. But so I was able to, I don't want to say blend in, but I adapted to that environment, all right? And from that upbringing, I was able to, I developed a sense to know who was my friend, and why they were my friends, or who wanted to befriend me and why they wanted to befriend me. It became a gift or an acquired skill over time, right? And after that, we moved to high school years, moved to California, Northern California to be exact. And that was a big melting pot, right? I met people from all over the world. I met Tongans, Samoans for the first time, people from Vietnam, from Thailand, Cambodia, from all, Northern California is a big melting pot, as they say, right? And the same skill with me, same skill. I was that ability to read people, know who was genuine, who was not, who was evil, who was wicked. It was just an innate sense that I had. But with that said, then I joined the military. All right, I was in the military for almost 10 years, and my first duty station was in Okinawa, Japan. I lived there for almost 6 years, and from there we would travel the world, right? Meeting different people from all different countries and walks of life, and being in those countries, dealing with those people face to face, and just natural like a magnet, literally like a magnet. I would meet these men and these special units in these other countries, and they would gravitate towards me and myself to them, like naturally. I wasn't trying to make friends because I thought being in that world, right? I'm an elite soldier and Esau's military. I thought I was some, you know what I'm saying? But I wasn't trying to make friends, but naturally I gravitated towards someone and they towards me as well. And I came into the truth through GMS, of course, while in the military. And once I learned that we were scattered to the four corners of the earth, right? I learned that we would look like other nations. It resonated. It was like, wow, I'm meeting these dudes from these different countries who don't look like me, don't look like what your average, I want to say camp or whatever, IUIC. No, they pretty much, some, I use UPK, some of those groups, I forget which one, but forgive me if I'm wrong. But some of them believe that you got to look like goddamn Kuta Kinte to be an Israelite. But anyway, yeah, I would see these dudes and I would be like, man, this makes sense. It makes sense that why these people, these groups, these individuals and me get along instantly. There's a whole deceptive process when you're in the military. When you do what I did, it's called building rapport. It's basically you manipulating a person, a group of people to accept you, America, right? Where we were ambassadors, for lack of a better term, for America to these countries. So we had to put on a front. for them, no matter what it came down to. But for me, it was natural. On my team I was on, it came natural. They put me at the forefront every time. It's like, all right, yeah, Maurice, yeah, you the one. That's my government name. But yeah, so it came natural for me, and they sent me to schools and training for it. And yeah, like I said, it's a gift that I always had, being able to spot people, and then being able to adapt and build rapport. So I'll just leave it at that. So also, yeah, like I said, in the comment section, some of my videos about saying this person's an Israelite. It's obvious to me. To other brothers in this truth, it's obvious to them. But you don't always have to rely on the outward appearance, okay? That can be a stumbling block, which it is for most people in this truth. So I just want to give you another example. I'm recording my phone on the fly. But here's an example of being scattered, okay? I'm gonna show y'all. First-hand example. Now watch this. All right, so first, this is my rib. Okay? You say Edomite, I believe she's an Israelite. She's over there cooking something. Bear with me. Here is my daughter. Now watch this. Liam, pause it.
Yeah.
Youngest son. Oldest son. What's God's name? The father.
Yahweh.
What?
Yahweh.
What's God's son's name?
Yahweh Shai.
Thank you. All right, so that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Y'all see, you would meet those kids on the street just by visually seeing them, and you probably say, those are Edomites. Well, guess what? You're wrong. They come from the loins of me, my bloodline, all right? We all know that the father lineage is what makes you an Israelite. It's a bloodline thing. It's not a religion. So anyway, call hello Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Rakah Kadash, Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai Barakatham, and keep enduring. Well, y'all got it.